The film starts with Logan waking up in the back of a limo. He stumbles out, still groggy, and sees a group of men trying to damage the car. Logan calmly tries to stop them, but they did not convince by his words and shoots him with a shotgun. Then the gang members again try to damage the car. Logan, who is injured, stands back up and extends his claws, though one claw doesn't fully come out. He fights the gang, but they begin to overpower him. Angry, Logan starts cutting off their limbs and stabbing them. Realizing the danger, some of the goons escape in their van. The year is 2029. Logan isn't the strong fighter he used to be. The metal in his body is slowly poisoning him, and his healing powers are weakening. He's one of the last mutants still alive, and now works as a limo driver to get by. Logan also keeps a special bullet with him in case he decides to end his life. The next day, Logan is attending a funeral with a client. A woman named Gabriela Lopez approaches him and asks for his help. Logan rudely refuses her, and Gabriela leaves. As he takes his client inside the car, he notices Gabriela driving away with a young girl in the back seat, who is looking at him. He then leaves from there. One morning, a man named Donald Pierce gets into Logan's limo. He knows about Logan killing the gang members and being approached by Gabriela. Pierce is also aware that Logan is taking care of Charles Xavier in Mexico. Pierce says he only wants something Gabriela has. He gives Logan a card and tells him to call when he finds Gabriela again. The card reads, Alkali Transigen, a biotechnological corporation. Furious, Logan drives off. The next day, Logan ventures to a deserted factory in Mexico, where he and the mutant Caliban care for Charles. Charles, now aged and plagued by seizures that trigger violent tremors, suffers from a deteriorating mind. Logan has to give him a special serum to keep him calm. Charles, who is deeply saddened by the loss of his school and fellow X-Men, believes that Logan is just waiting for him to die. Logan argues with Caliban about getting enough medicine for Xavier. Caliban says it's tough to look after Xavier, especially since Logan won't talk about his own needs, which are obvious to him. Logan then storms off. Logan is working when he gets a notification for 2 passengers. He drives to a motel and finds Gabriela with a little girl named Laura, whom Gabriela claims is her 11-year-old daughter. Gabriela pleads with Logan to help them, but he isn't interested. She offers him $50,000 to take them from North Dakota to Canada. Gabriela gives him an envelope with $20,000 inside and some coordinates written on it. After reluctantly accepting the job from Gabriela, Logan returns to Xavier to gather a few supplies for the trip. Logan tells Xavier that their dream of leaving and buying a boat might actually come true. He then returns to the motel and discovers that Gabriela has been killed and Laura is missing. Logan takes Gabriela's cell phone and sees that she was about to send him a text saying they've been found. Logan returns home and is shocked to find that Laura has hidden in the trunk of his limo as her belongings are there. Xavier is excited to meet her and tries to persuade Logan to help the girl. However, Logan predicts that they'll soon be found, and sure enough, Pierce shows up. Logan insists that Laura isn't there, but when Pierce persists, Laura throws a pipe at his head, knocking him out. Charles is fascinated by Laura because he knows she possesses something remarkable. Logan has Caliban take Pierce and dump him in a ditch. When Caliban goes to do this, Pierce wakes up and his team of reavers arrives and capture Caliban. The reavers then head towards Logan and Charles's location. 2 reavers enter to capture Laura. After some noise, Laura steps out with the reaver's head and rolls it toward Pierce. She then reveals 2 adamantium claws from each hand and begins attacking the reavers, using a foot claw on one of them. Logan joins the fight and then quickly takes Charles and Laura away from there. The reavers capture Caliban and torture him by exposing his sensitive skin to sunlight. Pierce orders Caliban to use his tracking powers to find Logan, Charles, and Laura. Logan demands to know who Laura is, and Xavier responds that she is very much like him. Logan then checks Gabriela's phone and finds a video revealing that Gabriela used to work for Transigen in the genetic department. However, the phone dies before the video can finish. They stop at a convenience store to stock up on supplies. The shopkeeper tries to stop Laura from stealing chips and sunglasses, but she quickly flips him over and nearly claws him before Logan intervenes, saying, "Not okay." Logan then takes a phone charger and a cigar and leaves. That night, when the phone charges up, Logan watches the rest of the video. Gabriela explains that Dr. Rice and his team were creating X-24, a mutant stronger and colder than the others. When they plan to get rid of the children, Gabriela helped them escape to reach a mutant sanctuary called Eden. In the last moments of the video, Gabriela says she's not Laura's mother, but she loves her just the same. She then speaks to Logan, revealing that Laura is his daughter and asking him to take care of her. The trio passes through Oklahoma City and stays into a hotel. Logan finds out that Laura has been reading X-Men comics and believes Eden is real because the coordinates in the comic match the ones on the envelope Gabriela gave him. Logan leaves Laura with Charles and tells her to give him 2 pills. Downstairs, Logan discovers the reavers have tracked them down. Charles then has another seizure, causing everyone except Logan and Laura to be paralyzed. Logan fights his way back to the room, clawing through the reavers who are already inside. He stabs them all and injects Charles with the serum. They manage to escape with Laura. On their way, a radio report mentions the hotel incident and something from Westchester a year ago, but Logan turns it off before Charles can hear more. They nearly get run off the road by 2 trucks blocking their way. One truck veers off, taking a cart of horses with it. The horses start running across the road, and Charles convinces Logan to help. Using his powers, Charles brings the horses back to safety. Logan helps the family push their truck out of the ditch. The family introduces themselves as the Munsons: Will, Catherine, and Nate. Catherine invites them to dinner that night, and Charles accepts the invitation. The trio has dinner with the Munsons. Logan wants to leave right away, but Catherine offers them a place to stay for the night. Logan agrees, mainly for Charles's sake. The water pump is broken, so Logan helps Will fix it. While they're working on it, a group of locals who control the area confront them. They try to intimidate Logan and Will with rifles. Logan responds by hitting one of the locals in the face with a rifle and then breaking it over his knee. The group then leaves from the scene. Back at the house, Charles is lying on bed when he hears Logan entering the room. Logan tells him that they should leave, but Charles thinks Laura needs more sleep. Charles then remembers what happened a year ago in Westchester, implying he had a seizure that killed most of the X-Men. Suddenly, Logan stabs Charles in the chest with his claws. It turns out this isn't Logan, but X-24, a younger clone of Logan. X-24 grabs Laura and kills Nate and Catherine before Logan and Will return. Will rushes upstairs, but is attacked by X-24. Logan hurries to get Charles, who is barely alive. Outside, the Reavers arrive with Pierce and Dr. Rice and the group that antagonized Will. They bring a larger group to retaliate, but X-24 kills all of them. Meanwhile, Logan gently sets Charles down as he dies. As X-24 tries to take Laura to his masters, Caliban, still captive in the Reaver van, sets off 2 grenades, killing himself and another Reaver, while Pierce is thrown out of the van. Logan fights X-24 and is almost defeated until Will rams X-24 with his van. Will shoots X-24 repeatedly and then tries to aim at Logan, but the gun is empty and Will collapses, dead. Logan takes Laura and Charles's body, and they escape. In the morning, Rice and his crew clean up the crime scene while helping X-24 heal. Logan buries Charles in the woods with Laura by his side. He then goes to the truck and smashes it in anger until he passes out. Logan wakes up in a clinic. The doctor who is taking care of him knows he's a mutant and wants to help him, knowing the adamantium is killing him. Logan refuses the help and takes Laura out of there. They go to a new truck that Laura stole. Logan thanks Laura for her help, and she finally speaks, replying in Spanish. Laura then talks about her friends from Transigen and says they need to find them so they can all go to Eden. The two arrive at Eden, where all the children from Transigen are hiding. Their leader is Rictor. They offer Logan and Laura a place to stay so Logan can rest. While he sleeps, the kids prank him by trimming his beard, but Logan is not amused. Rictor gives Logan a serum used on them at Transigen to help him regain his strength. The Reavers track down Logan and the children. Pierce and his goons start capturing the kids. Logan rushes into the woods and takes all the serum to fight. Some children use their powers against the Reavers, but they are outnumbered. Logan and Laura fight the Reavers until Rictor and the other kids are held at gunpoint. Rice steps out, introduces himself to Logan, and reminds him that Logan killed his father during the experiment that turned Logan into Wolverine. As Rice talks, Logan shoots him dead and then goes after Pierce. Pierce releases X-24 on Logan. Pierce tries to escape, but the children use their combined powers, freezing, electrocuting, earthbending, and more to kill him. The serum in Logan's body wears off just before he fights X-24. They slash at each other until X-24 impales Logan on a tree. Laura takes the adamantium bullet Logan gave her and uses it to blow X-24's head off. She hurries to Logan and cuts him down from the tree. As Logan looks into Laura's eyes, she tearfully calls him Daddy, and then he dies there. The children bury Logan, and Laura says some final words for him. They then prepare to cross the border. Before leaving, Laura turns the cross on Logan's grave sideways, making it look like an X. In this way, movie ends here. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more interesting movie recaps.